I'm Joey Roger, and this is Get to Know Jesus in 5 Minutes. This is a quick one. I've been wanting to get this out for a long time. Why I have it, I don't know. It's a good one. It's very short. The Hill of Evil Counsel. Solomon had 1,000 wives. Many were pagan. And what he did with the 1,000 wives is he ended up building shrines for every single wife that he had. And like I said, it's not good to have 1,000 wives. It's hard enough with one, much less 1,000. That's a joke, ladies. Just kidding. It's a hill on East Jerusalem. And this is where he built those shrines. And as he grew old, his wives turned his heart towards their God and away from his God. After that happens, God says, I'm going to take your kingdom from you, but I'm not going to do it while you're living. I'm going to do it when you're dead, and I'm going to take it from your son. That was his punishment for not following God's orders. And this is where you cannot affect, well, God cannot affect free will as well. The Song of Solomon is actually written by Solomon late in his years after he had learned his School of Hard Knocks lessons. And it's a representation of marriage in the Old Testament. Read it. It's a great book. Jesus comes on the scene and says marriage is between man and wife, and that's the way it should be, period. But that's a representation of the Song of Solomon. Solomon also wrote the book of Proverbs and the book of Ecclesiastes. So he wrote 3 books that are in the Bible. Cool stuff. About 1,000 years later, on that same property, a high priest named Caiaphas builds a house. In that house is where Judas sold out Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. It's also in the courtyard of that home is where Peter denied Jesus at least once, maybe twice of the 3 times, maybe all 3. May never know, but he at least denied him once or twice over there in that same courtyard. And that's why it's called the Hill of Evil Counsel. Guess what's on that hill today? Ready? The United Nations. Just saying. That's the land they chose, and that's where the United Nations is today. The United States should never be against Israel. They've always been a friend of Israel for a very long time, and they actually helped them usher in their statehood in 1948. True story. You can find this story about Solomon in 1 Kings 11. Read it. It's good. You never know what you're building your property or your land on, so be careful. That's it. See you next time. God bless you. Like, share, and get it out.